Why, hello, Internet! It's the late, so late it's daylight show with your host, me, Eric Schmiel, and my co-host, and certainly not a crude child's painting that I painted taped to a vacuum cleaner, Prince Slug. Ah, you ready to start the show today, Prince Slug? Balls. Quite a good one. Now, we here in the late night community have suffered a tremendous loss. One of our fine colleagues in the late show circuit, Craig Ferguson, recently left his show on to newer, greater things, which I'm sure, and we all miss him terribly. So much so that we're going to plunder his show and steal some of his bits. Pay tribute. Chiefly, tweets and emails. You ready to read some tweets and emails, Prince Slug? Indeedy Rudy. Quite the catchphrase you have there, apparently. Indeedy Rudy. There you go, barking it all up the way. Don't worry, it's so late we don't need to make sense. Nothing but old people watching this on the YouTubes. Right, well, let's see what our fans have to say to us today. Our first tweet is from at Daniel Tosh. Daniel Tosh tweeted, "Hey everybody, just a reminder to watch my new special tonight on Comedy Central. It's called Matt Browner, Big Dumb Animal." Wow, well, quite the name for a stand-up special for Daniel Tosh, isn't it, Sluggy old boy? In your pants? What? In my pants? Why, that almost doesn't make any sense. I'm sure it's just far too clever for my own good, indeed. What do you think? Are you excited for the special? Oh, if it's special in my pants. Indeed. Well, Daniel Tosh is always known for his quality. Hey, he's a professional. I'm sure he knows to go for your pants. He'll do just fine. Oh, thank you very much for your heartwarming tweet, Daniel Tosh. I'm sure that special will happen today, presumably. Let's see. Let's look at the next tweet, which is on this piece of paper and not on the computer. So this is definitely not some sleight of hand to distract you while I change something on the cursor. Not at all. Don't look at the quarters. Reverse psychology. Ooh. Okay. Our next tweet, which is on the page and not on the computer. So I shall read it from the page. At Andy Kindler tweets, at Letterman with John Worster and Bob Mould. Would not have met them if not for the great at Sharpling at Best Show for Life. And such a clever picture on here, which I will totally show you later. Don't you think it's a great picture, Prince Slug? Indeed a Rudy. Indeed a Rudy. Wow. I'm sure I'm glad you're having a lot of fun there with Letterman, Mr. Kindler. I sure would love to meet Letterman someday. Perhaps we'll send him an old clip of this show. We'll get right on the show, won't we? Wouldn't mind backing him up like old Craig Ferg. I don't know. Do you think you're up for the task, Slugger Rudy? Indeed a Rudy. Indeed a Rudy. Let's see. At Best Show for Life. He must be talking about our show. Indeed a Rudy. It's almost like you got a stock phrase or something. A stock phrase is some variety of a catchphrase, is it not? Which we previously established. You got me up. If there's one specialty I have in the world, Internet, it's redundancy. Oh, thank you very much. I don't know who the other people in your tweet are. I am not John Worster. This is not Bob Mould. I might be Bob Mould, but neither one of us is Worster, and I've yet to meet this Sharpling. So thank you very much. All right, next tweet, which is on the page and not on the screen, which requires me to scroll. Not at all. No, just think about the corners and not me scrolling. Here we are. Next tweet. At Dave Anthony. Oh, we're running out of time. We better hurry. We got all these to read. At Dave Anthony. If you're a WGA member or Anthem Health member, you should freeze your credit. Here's how. Wow. Thank you very much. I'm going to freeze immediately. Next one. Okay. At Wario64, AC Unity XBO Digital code is 1675 at Game Deal Daily. That's astounding. You want to go buy it? Me either. Thank you very much. Next one over. Okay, and Antonio French is slightly cut off on the screen, so distracting. 15 seconds. Okay. BB263CSAA, the NGA proposal, including eminent domain, passes 18-7. I voted no. How dare you? I voted yes. I'm glad we defeated you 18-7, you bastard. That's the show. Good night.